Are we all set? Are we all good to go? Honestly, I don't think so. Every single person living in reality will agree with me that there is a sinister agenda growing behind the scenes, and if not properly addressed, it will be detrimental to our ignorance. One thing I find difficult doing is compressing all this information in a short video like this, but I trust God that whatever path that He has set me on will raise awareness to these time-taking problems and hopefully wake people up from the fallen state. Let's begin. Now, whether we will admit it or not, we are facing a total cultural transition from good to actual real worse every moment, and it's coming under the guise of modernized normality, which is in fact a mental prison. The irony is people caught up in this mental prison feel and believe it to be the way of life, and in fact will go all hard on you if you point it out as a problem, trying to unplug them.
The Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it.
One good strategy this diabolic system tries taking from us is the ability to ask important questions. A simple why or how can lead you discovering certain truth that can set you free from this mental prison. This mental prison is actually a psyop. So, what is a psyop? A psyop, short for psychological operations, are operations to convey selected information and indicators to audiences to influence their emotions, motives, and objective reasoning, and ultimately the behavior of governments, organizations, groups, and individuals. In simple terms, dumbing down the population using mental manipulation and social engineering. If we are going to be honest with ourselves and ask why our tolerance for evil keeps growing every moment, the simple answer is the psyop that we are facing. We are facing a very big social engineering. We live in moments where the line between evil and good is being blurred.
Remember, wicked is good.
In moments where we actually redefining what sin is, packaging it to make it feel okay and normal. And just because you won't do it doesn't mean you can criticize me when I choose to. Even in the Christian world, when one points out another's behavior for correction and not for condemnation's sake, they go like, don't judge. This is the fallen state that we are in. And the irony is how this proclaimed God-fearing country will reject this truth. It's a shame. Decades ago, before internet hit us, parents were keen on raising their kids diligently at homes under sound ethical standards until indirectly, majority contemporary parents decided to let TV, phones, and internet raise their children because of too much dedication for their jobs or whatever the reason might be. 10,000 out of 10,000 times, we will testify to the fact that this has exposed many young ones to this diabolic containment factory, or what they like to generally call the entertainment industry.
This machine around us, this so-called music industry, is such a demonic thing. It sacrifices people's lives.
When she said that, I sat there in my bed and just said, somebody gets it. Somebody else gets it.
Look exactly at what we allow under the label entertainment. Have you asked yourself where this country will be in the next decade? With the amount of evil that we are accepting as normal? I keep saying evil, and if you're waiting for me to make a list, I'm sorry, I ain't got none. Let's stop pretending that we don't know the field that is actually going on in our schools, our churches, our political government, which I don't really believe it to be some democracy but some oligarchy in a way. Let's not pretend that we don't know this. If what causes a problem is far dangerous than the problem itself, how long do you think certain evil will stay illegal? If I can brainwash you to believe that lead is actually good in your drinking water, will you not smile and ask for more lead in your water? There is a massive moral culture washdown happening thanks to social media. I mean, the negative effects of it. And the reality on the ground is anybody caught up in this web, anybody caught up in this mental prison will actually come hard and fight you when you point it out as a problem. exactly as I pointed out from the movie Matrix. But that shouldn't be the reason for our silence, because it only multiplies the problem. Let us break away from the hypocrisy and expose the wrong and come out with solutions like it's real. Because honestly, this country is on a highway to hell. Okay, thank you for hearing me out. Kindly share this content if it blessed you, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. One thing that I strongly believe in is knowledge really exposes darkness. That is the first step to real freedom. And Elohim willing, if we also will, we will get there. God bless you all.